Good morning, y'all. So, it is almost 5 o'clock. I am normally not up this early. My normal time that I try to get up is around 6:30, but we had a 2-year-old who refused to sleep last night, and she was up and down from 3 until about 30 minutes ago. And then she finally fell asleep, and now I cannot go back to sleep because thank you, pregnancy. So I decided instead I would just go ahead and get up and make some coffee and go ahead and do my Bible study and just go ahead and get today started. I'm sorry if it's really quiet. I'm trying not to be too loud because I don't want to wake anybody else up, but I have a lot to do today. And so I figured I'd just do a day in the life. Though it's a fairly inaccurate day in the life right now because being so pregnant, I've been kind of procrastinating on things and not getting as much cleaning done on the regular as I'd like to. And yeah, but it should be a fairly productive day, hopefully. And now I'm going to go have some coffee and do my Bible study. And then hopefully by the time I'm done with that, Mark will be up and I can go get dressed and get ready for the day. So good morning for the second time. So I have decided that I am of the mind that the world has plenty of Pinterest perfect, Instagram worthy homes, and I think that we're just going to be a little authentic on this channel. So if you are new here, hi, my name's Brittany. I have 3 kids and 1 on the way, and I do not keep a perfect house, which I think most of us don't, but you know, I feel like we feel pressured to have our homes always be perfect. Sorry, it's still kind of dark because people are still sleeping, but it is 7:25 and everybody should be getting up pretty soon. So after I get all of these windows open, I'm going to get out my bullet journal and put together my list for today. As you can see, the house is kind of a mess. Those are clean clothes over there. Living room's kind of a mess. Kitchen's kind of a mess. So today is going to be a lot of cleaning. We have school today and I have to go pick up groceries and yeah. So a little peek inside my bullet journal, which, I mean, I guess it's technically a bullet journal. It doesn't feel like it because everybody else does theirs so fancy, but it's a very simplistic version of it. So this is basically it. This is all I do really, is that I just write down the day. I've migrated the stuff that didn't get done into today's list. Sorry about my chicken scratch. I have terrible handwriting and it is what it is. And so I moved everything over. I put everything down that I could think of that I needed to do today. I make our school list of everything that needs to get done, and then I'll just add to the list as I go. And it's been the only system that I've been able to keep up with so far. So okay. So it is just after 9 o'clock. We're gonna go pick up groceries now. This is pretty average for us. We normally don't start school until like 10:30. I've tried to do like the earlier school starts and it just doesn't work for us. For some reason, we just never seem to get started before 10, so it just makes it easier if we plan to start at like 10:30, because then I can get other things done in the morning. It's just, you know, that's what I've learned after 4 years of homeschooling, is that, you know, you need to make your schedule work for you, not work for your schedule. So we're going to go pick up groceries first, then I'm going to come back, put all those away, and we'll probably start our morning basket after that. Though I'm really feeling that 3 o'clock wake up now, so I may end up having to lay down and take a nap at some point today. So hopefully I can get everything down on my list. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so we are back. It's 10 o'clock, just after. What time is it? No, it's right at 10 o'clock. So it's right at 10 o'clock. So we have 30 minutes until we're going to start school. I have all of 30 minutes until we start school. I have all of these groceries to put away. I am probably not going to go through all of the groceries because honestly, it's like kind of a lot of junk food. We have a lot of fruit. So I'm at this point in pregnancy that I get to every single time that nothing really sounds good. And so I was talking to my husband yesterday. I told him that I'm going to probably have to start just making stuff for them and then just eating something separate myself. And he said, you know what, just go ahead and make whatever you would want for you and the kids, because you basically are eating like a 5-year-old. And so they'd enjoy that. And he said he could just make himself some fish or something.
Thank you.
And so, although he did say that, he said that Matt and I can eat some fish and stuff. Yeah, Matt's the only other one over there the only other one who really likes seafood.
Who likes? I mean, who loves?
So anyway, so we got a lot. I got a lot of fruit because it seems like especially with my girls, that at the very end that I just really want a lot of fruit. I did get some school stuff. Hold on. Okay, so I got most of it put away. I'm going to try to not go too far over because I have a half-naked toddler running around because she's 2 and she hates clothes. What are you looking at, Callum?
Dad.
Oh, he sees the... You know what those are?
What?
Those paints.
Paint. And who are they for?
They are for you and for Kaylin.
Yes.
So this is the stuff that I've gotten for school. I just ordered stuff. I needed more laminating pouches. I've finally gone through all of mine. And I have 15 one-subject spirals. And we will probably go through, I think I order 15 every year, and we go through like all of them. A new box of crayons, new markers for Mama that they have to be put away or else they're going to get lost because someone's going to steal them. These are new pencils for Callum, I think. I might also order the big fat pencils too. Some more paintbrushes because they've gone through all of theirs, and then just a pack of paper. And that's really most of the school supplies that we need. Like I said in my last video, I tend to be very simplistic on how I'm on my school supplies and stuff because I just don't like having a lot of stuff. Too much clutter makes me feel completely crazy. Maybe in a little bit. Okay, so change of plans. I have Kaylin actually already went down for a nap. And because I was folding laundry, it ended up taking a little bit longer. And so we hadn't even started school yet. I can't even function right now. I am so exhausted. So I have Matt set up with his math and his independent reading and his typing. I have Callum set up in the living room with a show, with his educational shows. And Matt's just going to keep an eye on him while I lay down for a little bit. I need a nap. So I'm going to take a nap and we're just going to start the rest of our school stuff after I get back up. We've had a lot of delays today. I'm sure I probably look kind of a mess. So we tried to lay down at 11 o'clock. Kaylin changed her mind initially, and I finally managed to convince her to go to sleep at 11:30. And then there was a squabble, and it was a poor decision on my part to try to have an 11-year-old work on his schoolwork and also keep an eye on a 4-year-old who doesn't like to listen to begin with, especially to his older brother. So, all of that to say, the 4-year-old started screaming at 11:50, so 20 minutes after Kaylin went down. Kaylin woke up at 11:50. So I got a 15-minute nap. So we ended up eating lunch, had long talks with children, and now it's 2:15. So I am going to do a quick cleanup while the kids are busy, distracted playing, because I can clean faster without children helping. I know I should let them help because it's good for them, but to learn. But I'm not fighting that battle right now, being as tired as I am, because it would just not be it's not a good teachable moment. So yep, I'm gonna do a cleanup real quick, and then we're gonna get the rest of our schoolwork done. So I'm not 100% sure it was actually faster for me to do it by myself. But there was a lot less griping. And I didn't have to yell at anybody, so that's a bonus. But it did take probably a bit longer. And so it's 3 o'clock now. And so, but this is, I mean, the one thing that I've learned about whenever you're kind of going, when you're homeschooling and going through like a more challenging season, like being extremely pregnant or having a newborn, that you kind of just have to roll with the punches, and that it's, you know, school's not going to look exactly how you want it to look all the time, and that's okay. So we have our basket time left, which includes our catechism, our memory verses, and our Bible time, and then our history. And I think that that's it. So I'm going to sit here and drink my water and cool down.
Do that. The history.
Okay, so you need to locate Mount Nebo where Moses died. Can you find it?
Mount Nebo, right?
Okay, so then move directly across the Jordan from here. Going from here, what's the first town going across from the Jordan that they would encounter? So from that time on, the Israelites ate from the crops of Canaan. When Joshua was near the town of Jericho, he looked up and saw a man standing in front of him with sword in hand. Joshua went up to him. All right, so full disclosure, we did not get our morning basket done today, but
We're gonna have fish and mac and cheese tonight.
I will give y'all a peek into what's inside our morning basket, so you can at least get an idea of what we do, and what we will be doing tomorrow. We start out with I always start with our children's Bible. So this is the Bible we're currently working through. This is Laugh and Learn Bible. It's by Phil Vischer, who is he's the creator of VeggieTales, and it's really fun. There's some things that, you know, I don't necessarily agree with, just here and there. Nothing that's like a deal breaker though. And it's something that I found that all of my kids actually enjoy. And since we do have like real Bible time also, this is just kind of to get the big picture for them. And so it's just something fun to do in addition to our normal Bible time. Then this is our Truth and Grace memory book. It's just our catechism questions. So we'll go through this. We'll do a couple of questions. I'll give each kid a couple of questions a day. And after we do this, we'll come over and do our memory verses. We do the Charlotte Mason method for our memory verses. And to try to keep it fun and lighthearted, the kids, if they participate, I bribe them. We do jelly beans. And the jelly bean is not for if you get it, if you're doing well, it's just for participation. If you tried and you had a good attitude the whole time, then you get one big jelly bean or 2 little jelly beans. We're working through our Tuttle Twins book, and we will have one more edition that's coming on Wednesday. So the day after I post this, we're going to have an American history book coming in. But we're reading through our first Tuttle Twins book. Now, so far we're really liking it. And then I just keep a spiral. This is just from our super book that we just keep in there. We're eventually going to work through the Beatitudes. I figured we'd just keep it in there. For some reason I have crumbs, obviously, but I have colored pencils in there. And a penny. I don't know why. But I keep a pen in a spiral just in case I want to jot anything down. But that's our morning basket. It's very Short, sweet, to the point. When we get our American history book, because we're doing world history right now with the...
They need to flip.
Okay, hold on. Okay, and also with the Charlotte Mason method, a lot of curriculums will do 2 streams of history. They'll have a world history and a history for your country. So we're going to be doing that. It'll end up being in our morning basket. We'll do it a couple of times a week. So the guys are in there finishing up dinner. So I am going to go ahead and close this out. I'm sorry, it was kind of a boring day. So it turned out kind of boring because I had very high expectations. I had very high goals for my day, but my energy level just never got there and just not getting a nap in. And so yeah, so hopefully my next day in the life will be a little bit more interesting. But anyway, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And yeah, we will see y'all next time. Bye.